Alright guys, we are picking up with Hannett here.
I am Hannett.
So we are just going to get right back into it.
Hello.
Get through her quest as quick as possible.
I see.
So I was actually getting ready to use that word long-winded. After that letter at the end of the last video, it looks like every character in this town likes to dwell on.
I'm asking you.
Yes.
So wants us to. So I already saw how that was going. Teach the young kids the way of the hunt. So that was obviously going to be a tutorial. So we're going to provoke them. And if you look here, fledgling hunter's strength. So when we actually use her to provoke, I will have a strength rating. That'll give us an indication if we want to actually
Standest thou against me?
attack
Then
them.
be hunted. Let my arrow fly and true.
So we're summoning a beast, and it looks like we've got wind, forest fox, and a mossy meep. So the meep restores health. The fox is blinding claw, and it uses sword. I already see that, so let's go ahead and use the fox. So that automatically
Let the
puts
hunt beginneth.
break in. So Lind has sweet, and it looks like it said a pole arm as well.
Now then. So.
Oh.
So I'm assuming, yep, we're gonna have to fight the other one as well. So we provoke. And it's like that comment on, I think it was my first video. I can already tell you that Therian's ability is much more useful than this. Well, this is kind of cool because we have a healing ability here. We've got Lind, which is her main pet that's following her around. Thief's abilities way better because we saw you could go through all those townspeople stealing from them, and they had weapons, healing items restore SP. It's just early in the game, it's getting you some extra items. I'm assuming that'll go on throughout. So you're saving a little bit of money and potentially getting some of these characters right out of the gate, some new items. Now before we go on with the fight, something I just noticed. I've used Forest Fox twice, so it looks like when we use these other pets that aren't her main pet that's there in the town with her, Lind, they have limited number of uses. So Forest Fox I've used twice, so it's down to 3. So you probably want to be mindful of that. Now something I haven't been paying attention to, you get a bonus when they're in break and the fight ends. You also get a bonus to money at the top when you don't take any damage. So that's something I just realized. So that gives you an incentive in these random battles you come across to actually try to do your best.
Well,
Yep.
Excellent.
So pretty unimportant dialogue right there.
Hello there. Well, really?
So headman sends a girl. Seems pretty important.
Understood.
That's right.
So we're heading to his house.
Greetings.
So a request came in.
I
Beast.
see.
And obviously. And it's going to be the best hunter to take out this
I'm
beast.
asking ye.
So we know what we're doing here. So that's probably going to be our boss fight for her backstory. I really wish I could remember more about when I played it last.
Ye gods.
Even though the way they talk annoys me, I do remember that I really liked Hannah, not just because of her play style. I liked her character.
Splendid.
She was very straightforward and noble.
I am ready.
I'm asking ye.
Fair be.
Well met.
Nay.
So let's hear about this creature.
Yes.
So it's injured people. Actually, it looks like it's killed a bunch of people. We only had 2 survivors. So,
Well, actually,
Truly.
so it would make it an unlikely fit. But I do believe they just said that it wandered in. So it makes perfect sense so far.
I am ready.
And that's actually the word when I said she was noble. Dignity. She was dignified. I like that. And that's another thing I do remember when playing this. Every character really has, like the story. I do remember, like I didn't get far enough into the game to really get deep into the story when I was playing it the last time. I don't even think I made it far enough to do any of the Chapter 2 stories. But I remember every character had their own unique personality, and it set them apart. Some of my complaints sometimes with JRPGs is that they don't necessarily like feel unique a lot of times. So we'll have a party of 7, and yeah, they're a unique individual, but sometimes their personality is very similar to another party member. So let's go ahead and
Standest thou against
provoke
me?
as many
Then
of
be
these
hunted.
villagers as we can.
Come in, if thou.
So let's use land.
Letting the hunt begin.
So we'll use land again. So this one,
Letting the hunt begin.
a little tougher than the last one we fought,
Thou
but
didst fight with
not really anything to worry about. So let's provoke. And we'll look at our items to steal again as well.
Come in, if thou darest.
So that was the polearm attack, I do believe.
Come in,
Pounce.
if thou darest.
Yep.
The hunt ends.
So we level up, and we got a healing grate too. And I guess we can't steal because they're knocked out, or that was all the items they had. So let's stole everything from this person. So let's go ahead and
Standest thou
just
against
move
me?
on. We'll just keep
Then be
using
hunted.
Lynn. I don't want to use up all
Let
of
my
our
arrow fly and true.
Thanks. So looks like everybody in this town so far is going to be vulnerable to probably the sword and polearm attacks. And I'm fine with that. It makes it that much easier to get through this. Okay, so this one we can steal. So fell 4 more times, so let's just keep at it. And there we go.
Now, let us
All
hunt.
right.
Let my arrow fly and true.
So once again, break,
What
and
next?
we'll just keep attacking. Not even a reason to use boost, really.
I honor thee, my quarry.
So this is giving us items, but we're not really, I guess, just not as beneficial as what we're stealing, because I'm not seeing any gear. So let's go ahead and try to get that gear. So 3 more times, why not? We caught it. I didn't think we'd actually get it.
Now, let us hunt him.
All right.
Come in, if
So I
thou
wonder if this one's gonna be
darest.
tougher. I doubt it, but I was thinking because of the headgear
What
being
next?
15%, maybe. But I guess not.
The hunt ends.
All right, so we have, it looks like taking out everybody in town. So let's go, well, first let's so yeah, let's go ahead and equip that. And we'll go into the Whisperwood. Got a chest hidden back there. I really like the way this has the 2D look, but it's really 3D.
better things to do.
And I'm sure you can
Let my arrow
probably
fly.
see it as you watch. It's just the way it moves. I'm going to compare it to an old
Come in.
16-bit game. Like,
Out of
it's
my
just
way.
it's a really cool
The hunt beginneth.
graphic. See, I love
I honor thee, my quarry.
it. So we're gonna go grab this chest. And I guess that's not the way to the other chest. And honestly, I'm not worried
Let
about it.
us begin.
My turn. Try that.
So that's a break.
My turn.
That's good. Not vulnerable to
Come in,
that.
if thou
She uses axes. They are vulnerable to that. So we can check that. Let's see. So we've got dagger.
Let my arrow
Okay.
Thou didst fight with courage.
All right. So, moving on. Got another chest over here. And I just remembered we had maybe stolen an axe. Arcane. Let's see, did we get a bow? Yep. So not a bad haul from that town.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Let in my arrow.
We will. Go and, you know, nothing too exciting here. We're still in the backstory, actually.
My turn.
Coming.
We're not the backstory. We're just recruiting.
I honor thee, my
We're
warrior.
recruiting her. I don't know why. Like something in my head keeps making me want to say this is the backstory, but we're just simply recruiting her to our team now. But I think these two go really good together. So the monster she's looking for is not a typical beast. Just attack
This
the animals
one is
for no
ill.
reason other than wanting to. It made the other wolves watch.
If thou wilt. Thou hast me.
So we are
Unacceptable.
so apparently their village has laws that they follow the forest and think killing for sport is against those laws. So they are a very noble people after all, it would seem. They are a very old-fashioned people, which I guess makes sense being that they are
Let us begin.
in the forest.
My
Alright, so
Try that.
What
daggers,
next?
bows,
Coming, if thou.
Out of my way.
just see, so have quite a bit that they're vulnerable
My
to.
turn.
Let's see if maybe fire. No, not gonna know.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Now, I really like the lighting effects here with the shadows. I think it looks really good. You know, we're not over the top, but it's like I mentioned in another video. Art teams can do a really fantastic job and make things just really stand out and look
Coming,
nice.
if
And they have really done that with this game.
coming, if thou.
Out of my way.
So let's keep trying different things here.
What next?
So what? We got beast lore. I wonder if you can. So we captured that one.
The hunt endeth.
So that's something to keep in mind. I hadn't even thought to look at that until just then. So that's why they're only going to be limited use. We capture them, and if we want more, then we go capture them again. Now, one thing you'll
Standest thou against me?
probably figure out
Then be
with
hunted.
me,
Let the hunt begin.
I typically
Out of my way.
do not go out of my way
What next?
to hunt for treasure chests. So I'll see one,
Thou didst
and if I can't figure out how to get it, then I'm done. Like, I might, go after it, but if it is one of those that doesn't look like there's a clear path to it and I can't find the hidden path, unless like it's really bugging me that day,
Beginning of your end.
I'm not a perfectionist unless I've
Let
just
the
some
hunt
games
begin.
will drive me crazy, some won't. Some games I
Let
like
my
a lot,
arrow fly
and I'll go
true.
through the achievement list or trophy list if I'm on PS4, and I'll
My turn.
use that as an excuse to go through
What next?
and figure out a way to get more entertainment out of the game. I know a lot of people don't
I
care about
honor thee, my
trophies, and I like them. I like achievements, especially in games like I'll use Fallout 3 as an example. I was able to discover so many extra quests in that game that I probably would have never experienced
Come on,
had it
I've
not
got better
been
things to do.
for the
Let my arrow
achievement
fly.
list.
My turn.
Let's see, I did not pay attention there. Didn't switch my weapon.
Let my arrow fly.
But
Out of my way.
that is one thing that I will say
Out of my
is when
way.
I'm looking through those achievements and I figure out that
Where's
this
the
is a
nearest
quest and I'm trying to get as much enjoyment out of my game, that's a way to accomplish that. So you might see me do that with a game like this if I really get into it. Alright, so this is where we're going to stop this video. I'm assuming we're heading into a boss fight. So we're going to pick up right before the boss fight. So you can stay tuned for the next part. And we will take on that boss and hopefully be on our way to recruit yet another party member. So if you like this video, stay tuned for the next one. If you want to know when that's coming out, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like. If you got any suggestions, feel free to leave a comment. If you got any games you'd like to see me give a shot, feel free to leave that suggestion as well. Till next time.